So I says to the guy, AP English, why would I take an English class set in a now-defunct grocery store? Hi, I'm David Techman, and you know what really strips my screws? Squirrels. You know, those little fuzzy things with aspirations of adorability who are, scientifically speaking, firmly classified in the order Vermentia. And I'm not talking about garden variety matters like climb up a pecan tree in February, take a bite of a pecan. It's not good. Throw it on the ground. Take a bite of another pecan. It's not good. Throw it on the ground. 3 days later, the entire crop is ruined. Why? Because no pecan is ripe in February. I'm talking about chew through the sheetrock. Ruined. Shred the insulation. Ruined. Chew on the live wire. Ruined. Electrocute yourself. Shoot sparks out. Burn the house to the ground. The house is ruined. Squirrels are not smart. Salutations, people! For further example, say you put hickory nuts in the yard so the squirrels won't go after the bird feeder. The squirrel takes a hickory nut, runs around in a circle 10 times, buries it, but not first, digs 9 decoy holes, comes back the next day, can't remember where he buries it, digs up 9 fake holes to try and find the right one, gives up, goes to the bird feeder. Meanwhile, the nut grows into a sapling, you have to pull it up before it hits the push mower. But squirrels are worst on the college campuses. You go to throw some trash away, blammo! Squirrel nutcase explodes out of the booby-trapped trash can, and you're lucky if he doesn't take your head off. You sit outside on the terrace, working on your dissertation, trying to dissert. You've got a chocolate muffin next to you. Suddenly, chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase is on the table, and he wants his share of the pie. So you feed it to him because, he's asking very politely, and he's not theoretically dangerous, and you can even pet him while he's eating. A few days later, you go to eat your lunch outside. Chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase is there, and he wants his fair share. You go down about 20 paces. Chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase is following you. He doesn't give up. You go back into the student center. You come out a different door, on a different level. Chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase, or one of his clones, has honed in on you, and he wants that hamburger. Fast forward a couple weeks, you're walking down the esplanade at night. Chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase, jumps out of a tree, takes a notch out of you. Now you've got to go to the hospital and get rabies shots, which aren't covered by your student health fee. Late at night, you hear something. Chitter-chat, squirrel nutcase. He's working through the screen, and he's about to start on the glass with his beady eyes watching you. Get your bushy ass away from my college property. This is what we have to work with. Salutations, people. Squirrel nutcase, a little bit of scientific thought for you. You evolved with sharp teeth because, you feed on oak trees. I, too, evolved with sharp teeth. And you know how? Well, it wasn't from eating broccoli like a miniature brontosaurus, I can tell you that. You know how else I evolved? With the capacity to buy a 22-gauge rifle. Food for thought, squirrel nutcase. Or possibly food for me. I'm David Techman, and that really bites into my boards.